If you're one of those people that like movies based off books, but you like them as close to the books as possible, this movie isn't for you. Hey everybody, this is David, and today I'm going to be talking about the new film that just was released today, Goosebumps. And this is not a movie that's based on any particular book from the R.L. Stine novels. This is a completely new story that is pretty much a ripoff of Jumanji, just with Goosebump characters. So if you're expecting like any story from those novels, yeah, forget that, throw that idea all out the window. Now, I wasn't obviously expecting that, because if you saw the trailers, that kind of showed you that they were going for a Jumanji type of storyline. And that's fine. I don't mind that. And I'm going to tell you what I liked and what I didn't like about this movie right now. First of all, the movie is about a young man named Zach and his mother coming to a new town in New York to live in, because his father passed away not too long ago. And, he has to move on with his life. And his next door neighbor happens to be R.L. Stine and his daughter, Hannah. So one day, when Zach thinks Hannah is in trouble, Zach sneaks over to Hannah's house and finds these books and unleashes a terror of characters that will haunt the town forever. Okay, until the end of the movie, that is. So, what did I think about this movie? Basically, the movie is definitely for kids. If you're going in expecting like big laughs and all that, throw that all out the window. This is a movie definitely directed towards kids, and you're not gonna get that humor, that laugh out loud humor that you probably want from this. Even though the movie is great on a nostalgic level, because you get to see all those characters you probably read about as a kid, like me, when I was in grade school, that's when the Goosebump books were coming out. And I remember reading a lot of them, so I remember a lot of these characters, especially Slappy the Dummy, right? And other than that, though, other than the nostalgic aspect of the film, I think there's not really a lot going for it. The story is kind of weak. I'm going to admit that. It's something that we've seen before. Like I referenced Jumanji before. It's kind of like that in a lot of sense, where, all these characters, crazy-ass characters and creatures get loose around the town. And that's fine. There's also a little cute love story going on with the two main kids, Hannah and Zach. And Jack Black is alright, I think, but he kind of hams it up a lot in the movie. Not to say he's bad in it, I'm just saying he definitely, when it's a kid's movie, Jack Black really hams it up. And this is one of those films that he really does. I did like Zach's friend. I'm forgetting the actor's name right now and the character's name. But he was that kid from Super 8. And I thought he was actually pretty funny. He had some nice, funny little moments. Again, not laugh out loud funny, but some good chuckles here and there. For the most part, the movie is really predictable. And but it is a fun ride through, memory lane. And if you're going at it for that, that's alright. But to me, the movie didn't really give me a whole lot. Now, if you're going out and taking a kid, like if you have a kid and you want to, keep them quiet for an hour and a half, that's cool. The good thing about this is the movie is not long. It's actually a pretty short film. I think it was an hour and a half. Might have been a little bit longer, but it felt like that to me when I got out. And that's a good thing. It's good to have movies that are, mediocre and not have them too long. With all that being said, guys, I think I'm going to give this movie a 5 out of 10. I thought it was alright. Nothing spectacular, nothing... It wasn't horrible, but it was like... I could have waited for Blu-ray or DVD. I could have waited for rent. Or even better, I could have probably waited for television to watch this movie. But whatever. I mean, if you have kids, I think the kids would definitely enjoy this a lot more. But yeah, if you're someone over the age of, let's say, 13, I don't think you'll enjoy that. Like, if you're 15, 16, older than that, I don't think you'll have a great time. But, yeah. So I don't know, guys. Did you ever read the books of Goosebumps? Because I did, and seeing a lot of those characters come to life on the big screen wasn't anything new to me because there's actually a TV show that adapted all those stories. So, you know, go on Netflix and check that out. Even though the show is really not as good either. So, anyways, go check it out if you want to see those stories adapted, or if you're lazy to read, like me, and have a lot of fun. I don't know. And if you do want to check this out, despite my warnings, that's cool. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion, and who knows, maybe you will like the movie, and that, you know, that I wasn't too impressed by. But for all it's worth, I mean, there are some enjoyable moments, like I said. Just they were meh moments. So until next time, guys, take care.